Hi there. So last weekend, I was out on my kayak and I was headed out and kind of aimlessly paddling and intently paddling. Didn't necessarily have a goal, but felt like I had a goal. So I'm paddling and paddling and paddling and paddling and paddling, and I'm going down these little tributaries, and it's fall. So I'm looking for maybe the perfect place for leaves. I don't even know where I was headed, right? It was sort of this goalless paddling. And I got to this cross point where I could have gone left or right. And I stopped paddling just to see what would happen. And I noticed that my kayak kept moving for a while in the direction I had been headed. So, even though I stopped paddling, I still had some momentum behind me from my previous paddling, and I moved for a while. And then came to a complete stop. Despite there was a bit of a current, my kayak stopped. Longer than I would have expected. And then ever so slightly began to kind of turn and move with the current. And as that happened, I found myself laughing out loud because I feel like that's how my life has been for the past year, that I've been kind of head down paddling and not necessarily with a direction, like just to get through, to get past, to get somewhere that I don't even know where it is. It's just, it must be this intense need to just power through. Is it the pandemic? Is it emotional stuff? I don't know what it is, but it's really just been this kind of goalless yet intense action. And stopping on my kayak and yet still moving for a minute made me think of just maybe that's what I need to do, right? So the momentum that I've been working really hard and at home and at work. And even when you let go, like that momentum will carry you for a bit. And so can I just kind of let that momentum be what it is? And then see what happens when I stop. See what happens when things become still. Where will I go? What is the current? I don't even know that I know it, right? When you're kayaking, you can sort of see the water moving. And so you have this expectation of where you're probably going to turn because the water's moving. In life, I don't think it's that clear, right? We don't know what the current is and even what the force of that current is. And so much of it is driven by ourselves and our kind of forward moving determination. And when I say forward moving, forward towards what, right? I mean, I that's the part that's just a challenge to me is what's forward? What does that mean? Where is that? Where am I headed? And I guess the lesson for me in all of this was, unless it's clear, unless that kind of goal to attain is clear, I don't need to be so intent about moving. That maybe letting go, and even if that results in stopping momentum for a minute, to kind of recapture where the flow might be, maybe that's a necessary and wonderful thing. So that's my thought for today. If you, like me, have found yourself recently kind of paddling intently toward nothing, maybe there's a lesson in letting that go and seeing where the current is. That's what I got. So please take care of yourself.